This is going to be a short tutorial on Google Earth and how it can be used in your law practice. This tool can be used for so many different things, and it can be very advanced and complex, but this video is just designed to give you a little introduction, show you where to get it, how to get it installed, let you start playing around with it, and give you a few ideas on how you can possibly use it. So we're going to go to the URL above. I'll put it in the description, and you'll come here, and you could just download Google Earth, but they made Google Earth Pro for free. It used to be like $400, but now it's free, so you might as well get the Pro. You get a few extra features, really just higher resolution images, and different measuring tools, measuring area, distances, and things that can be very useful. Just go ahead and download it there and install it. I've already got it installed. Get it opened up here. This is something that you can get on your iPhone, your iPad, Android devices. And here we go. But it does require a internet connection. There may be a way to avoid that, but mine requires an internet connection. Let's just cruise down here to a city. I had on a recent case here. There's a few options here at the top. You can toggle this option over here on the left. You get a ton of options as far as what to display. You can display 3D buildings, parcel numbers, borders, labels, roads, places. Places really aren't important for this, but the roads are. So what we'll do is we'll zoom in here, just using the scroll bar, and alright, here we've got an image on the screen. This is an exit. This could be used in a few different ways. Say there was an issue of distance. You just go to the ruler. You get this great option here. You can search. I'm going to get rid of this toolbar on the left with this right here, and increase our viewing area. With this tool, you can measure paths, polygon circles. You can do a lot of different things, especially measuring in different ways. So if you want to measure in feet, miles, whatever you'd like, but you just take your crosshairs here, say at the end of the entrance ramp, you can measure to, let's just say here, you know, it's 1,400 feet. You can continue, and say you want to measure a path instead. You can go here to here to here, and now you're looking at 2,300 feet. My old measurement's sitting right there. So we'll just clear all of those and do that path again. That way you can kind of get around those curves. Still not an exact tool, but you're still looking at 1,400 feet. That can be very useful in a number of ways, but I'm going to show you one more way that I have used it that is exceptionally useful. I found it to be anyway. We are going to zoom all the way in here. Well, not quite all the way, but long enough so you get the point. We're going to measure in feet, and we're going to take back over the line from, let's say, the white line to the other end of the white line. I didn't get it right on, but you're going to see it's 10 feet long. Alright, that is a common measurement for highways. The other thing you're going to notice when you measure it here is the gap is 28.7. Alright, got it pretty close. It is actually 30 feet. 30 feet is the gap on highway lines. Alright, so you've got a 10-foot line followed by a 30-foot gap and another 10-foot line. And where I've used that is going for, that distance right there is 50 feet. Measuring and counting lines is a great way to measure speed of a car, visible distance, and just measurements in general, stopping distance, everything you can pull off of a dash cam, especially useful in pacing cases, license plate light cases, and how far lights need to be visible on a car. So that certainly helps you with distance in that regard, but you're going to be able to zoom right back out here. We'll clear it. And just to note a couple of navigation tools I'm using here. When you mouse over the right hand side, they will kind of disappear to give you more visibility. But when you mouse over the right hand side, you're going to see zooming in and out. This is the street view. We'll get to that in a second. This will help you navigate, but you can just grab the screen and move it however you'd like anyway. I never use this. This is your directional indicator, north, and this will spin you accordingly to whatever direction you want to be facing. So one note about zooming is when roads are indicated, you'll see that they will pop up. They won't pop up immediately. I zoom in and then the road names will fade back into view. So the smaller roads, if you're zoomed way out, smaller road names are not going to be displayed, but the bigger ones will be, and then of course as you move in tighter you're going to be able to see more. Alright, so one example of how I've used this is, we'll spin this around a little bit, the other way. Became very important in a recent case to figure out where a car accident happened. And if you see these yellow lines, these are yellow lines that have been, they turn blue when you grab this little guy. See that? That's where the Google car has driven, the Google Earth car. It takes street view images. Now what I had in my case was a situation where I had this picture, and in the debate over whether the accident happened near an exit or near a bridge or wherever we were at the time, I didn't have much to go on, but I did have this. I had a little S with a circle around it, and having lived in the area, I knew there was something over there. I just couldn't find it where I'd seen that before. Now when you're driving on the highway, of course I drove to the scene, but you're driving at 70 miles an hour. I guess some people might drive faster or slower, but you can't always see what you want to see. Google Earth, you can drop in, look around, and see whatever it is you're looking for. So if we drop our little Google Earth guy down here on a blue line, we see this trucking company with, and you can use your scroll bar to move on this as well, but you still have your zooming option. So you'll see that S with the circle around it is actually from this trucking company who keeps their trucks in one location that borders the freeway. And you can see it's right next to this street sign, a great landmarker, a quarter mile from the West 140th exit. And it gave me a very valuable piece of information in my case. I'm not going to say don't ever go down to the scene because you can get it on Google Earth because it's always better to go, but maybe save some gas once in a while and you'll be able to get a good view of the area. To get back out to navigation, you just hit Exit Street View and you're back out, and you can zoom out and adjust your view however you like. I encourage you to explore Google Earth, play with it. In the panes there's a lot of other options. 3D buildings are fun, but in terms of the casework I have, it's really finding location, getting images, especially from Street View, and familiarizing yourself with the scene in your case. So there you go. It's a good tool, very valuable. Hopefully it's something that you can use in your case to help your next client. And as I said, I'll come out with a more advanced video later that shows you a few of the tricks you can use and create some pretty good effects in Google Earth and make it more useful for you.